Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show in which it pays to be economical with the truth. On David Mitchell's team tonight, author and stand-up comedian, it's Shaparak Kosandi. And writer, broadcaster and Black Mirror creator, Charlie Brooker. On Rematch team tonight, maths professor plus broadcaster equals Professor Hannah Fry. And he's exactly 25% of McFly. It's Danny Jones. We'll begin with round one, home truths, where our panellists read a statement from a card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Danny is first tonight.
On an American tour, I was repeatedly stopped by customs officials because I'd been pranked by Rod Stewart.
David's team.
Right. That's
Rod Stewart is a popular singer.
Thank you. So you're on tour in America?
Yes.
The United States of?
And South America.
South America where?
Brazil.
Just Brazil?
Yeah, forget the Rod Stewart bit. This is the real interesting bit.
OK, so we were doing a show, and Rod Stewart was there.
Which of the countries of the Americas did Rod Stewart attend your show in?
Well, this was in Ireland.
Had he come just to see McFly?
No, he was doing the same show. It was a toy show.
A toy show?
Yeah, at Christmas time, big celebration, loads of toys.
Yes.
And McFly and Rod Stewart.
Was it a dream you had?
So Rod was there, and he's like, "Hey, Danny!" And I'm like, "Hey, Rod!"
So you haven't been watching Rocky?
So he said, "Do you want a lift?"
Does he mean drugs?
He went back home. It's like, "Well, I'll give you a lift on my jet."
Wasn't he sailing?
Very good, man. He said, "Oh, I need your passports." So we get on the plane, give our passports to him, and then fly to London.
Right.
So then we get a call from our tour manager. I think he was applying for a visa. So then he was like, "Guys, bad news." And he'd drawn willies on our heads.
Rod Stewart.
Like, yeah.
So Rod Stewart?
Oh, on your passport?
Yeah, no.
I just assumed that you just fell asleep on the plane.
So did this mean they wouldn't recognise you at customs unless you drew a willy on your own?
It wasn't fun travelling around. Every customs were like, "You think that's funny?" Like, no, but you won't. The story is Rod Stewart drew it.
Well, it's going to delay you a lot if you tell this story.
When you told people at customs that Rod Stewart had drawn these appendages on your head, did they believe you?
Well, no, so we stopped saying that.
Why would Rod Stewart be performing at a toy show in Ireland? That doesn't add up.
But it's all right for McFly to do that, isn't it?
Right, time to go for a guess, David. What do you think?
Okay.
I think it's false.
You think it's...
I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true? I think it's true. I'm not confident enough to overrule. I'm just,
Well, what are you doing in the captain's seat then, you coward?
Despite my scepticism, we're going to say as a team that we think that's a lie.
You think it's a lie? OK, Danny, was it a lie or were you actually telling the truth?
I was actually telling the truth.
Whoa!
It's true. Danny was pranked by Rod Stewart. Hannah, you're next.
I once unwittingly dated an international drug smuggler.
David's team.
Please explain the circumstances.
This is a long time ago. I was 19 years old, say.
Yeah.
And I was studying maths and theoretical physics at university, and I had ginger hair and glasses, and I was very cool. And I met him in a bar.
And was he a fellow student?
No, he was an international drug smuggler.
All right.
What did he claim he was?
Kickboxer.
Right.
He had very big arms, had this very, amazing accent.
What sort of accent?
He was Spanish.
Oh, it's like meeting Antonio Banderas.
Or he said he was Spanish.
Show me the look you gave him. How did it happen?
Imagine Lee is a muscular, handsome, kickboxing Spaniard rather than a retired darts player. And you spot him at the bar because he's a very handsome man. He's also a bullfighter. And you catch his eye.
How old are you, love?
But in Spanish.
How old are you, love? How can you look about 19? Come on.
What happens then?
Did he ask you to carry a bag through customs?
Well, I dated him. And I just thought he was a very famous kickboxer. I just thought, well, this makes perfect sense.
Were there any seeds of doubt?
Possibly a couple of tiny red flags. So one was that everywhere we went, he would have...
Heroin.
No, there would always be like two much older, quite built guys who would just be around, who he said were his uncles. And he had a scar on his shoulder that was like a perfect circle.
Did you find that out in the bars? Was he wearing a vest?
No. Just a tip for you in future: the vests don't work.
They don't.
The big red flag was that there was one night when we were out with one of my friends who was studying Spanish, and she started talking to him in Spanish, and he said that he was too tired to remember how to speak Spanish.
What was he?
I think Moroccan. The big giveaway, I think, was that he kept changing his phone number every week. After 4 months of changing your phone every week, it starts to get, I would say, a little bit suspicious.
But over 4 months, there must be times you're spending with him where you're actually having a conversation. What are you talking about?
Well,
he can't speak Spanish.
He didn't really speak that much English.
So what's happening? Do you imagine? You're
David.
No, it can't be. No.
Well, I mean, not all the time, surely.
So how did you find out? Was it that it was the first thing you just finally asked him?
Yes, that's exactly.
And you said, I've been meaning to ask. Well, I've been meaning to say anything to you at all. Other than, what's this week's phone number?
It turns out that he was on the run from the Spanish police and wanted a British passport.
Ah, well, I know someone who's selling one that doesn't need it anymore.
What do you think, Charlie?
I think it's true. There's so much detail.
Yeah, this guy homed in on someone that he thought would be the most trusting, and I think it's true.
OK, well, I don't know, but I'm happy to go with true.
All right. Hannah, it's a remarkable story. Was it true or was it a lie?
It actually is true.
Round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Andrew. So, Shappy, what is Andrew to you?
This is Andrew. He once assumed that I'd run away from our date, but I actually got stuck in the toilet.
Charlie, how do you know Andrew?
This is Andrew. He has offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Andrew?
This is Andrew. Last year, I had such fun riding a zip wire that he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
So there we have it. Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker. Lee, where will you begin?
Shappy. First of all, when was this date?
2012.
Right,
Yeah.
2012.
How old do you reckon he is, though? Like 35?
I think he might be one of these people that is actually older but hasn't done a hard day's work in his life.
11 years ago.
Yeah.
Right, he would have been very young indeed.
Shappy, she would have still been at school.
So what happened then? Where did you go to meet him?
In a pub in Portsmouth.
OK, so... Can I just remind you, people from Portsmouth are watching.
A Portsmouth pub?
We went to a pub in Portsmouth and we had a drink.
So you're chatting, it's going well. What happens then?
Well, then I went to the loo.
How are you feeling at this point? Are you thinking, I've met the one?
No, to be honest, I thought we're having a nice time as mates.
There wasn't an undercurrent of, ooh.
It was a nice...
There wasn't an undercurrent. How long were you in the loo for? It was coming out all across the floor. The tables and chairs were moving round the room. You were trying to play darts. Whoa!
So you're in the loo, probably in a cubicle, being a lady.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying...
Oh, Rob, you're so right on. Oh, Shappy, had you forgotten your shiwi?
So, Shappy...
It's a shame you could have gone against the skip in the car park.
Shappy, ignore my friend. What happens then?
I couldn't open the door of the loo. I was stuck.
You couldn't escape via one of the other cubicles then?
Climb over the top.
Look, needs must.
It's not a rom-com.
It wasn't...
What sort of rom-com does that happen in?
Oh, come on. Oh, like one of those Arnold Schwarzenegger films that are so popular these days. I got to climb over the top of the cubicle. Quick! Shappy, we got to go! So what did you do?
I shouted, help, help.
Did you not have your phone with you?
No.
And how long had you been in the cubicle?
It was a long time. I think the darts team heard me.
So there was a darts team. What did the darts team do?
They opened the door because they didn't want to come in, and they said, are you all right? And I said, no, I'm stuck. So then they went and got the landlady, and she handed me a screwdriver over the...
Screwdriver?
I had to unscrew
Oh, I
it.
thought you meant a cocktail.
So you get out eventually, and where's Andrew? Is he scarpered?
No, he was still waiting for me.
So when you finally chatted, what did you find out about Andrew?
He had a sister who was getting married.
There we are, lovely. Right. Who would you like to speak to next?
So, Charlie.
Yeah.
Remind me again, please.
This is Andrew. He offered to cryogenically freeze me after my death.
Right.
Is it going to be just your head or your entire body?
Both options are available.
Do you have a preference?
Well, if you're
Why is
just...
it even a dilemma? Surely if you're going to do it, stick with the body as well.
Well, because the thinking is that when they kind of defrost you in the future, they'll probably put you in a new body.
And how far in the future are we talking?
Well, I don't know, do I? It's open-ended.
No, it's not open-ended. If you put fish fingers in, you only get 3 months.
Very true.
Do you have to pay him?
It's kind of like it's a promotional offer. I think.
Promotional.
TV's Charlie Brooker's done it. Why don't you do it? Well, come to Andrew's Frozen Bodies. Charlie Brooker said,
Did it? Is that your impression of me?
yeah, I did it. Have a go. It's in the future.
Charlie, you haven't explained how you met him and how the whole thing came to be.
There was an offer that came through via my agent. Because I've written sci-fi things...
He wanted
but it
to
is-
tag on to the Black Mirror futuristic
It's
technology.
targeted,
What's
isn't
the name of his company?
Crygasm.
No, it's not.
Cryonics.
Cryonics. And where's it based?
Michigan.
Michigan.
I think that's where they store you.
Right.
But they can actually...
Freeze you here.
Freeze you here.
Presumably, it is contingent on how you meet your demise. Because if you
need to be quite
if you
neat.
fall into a mincer or something, they're going to go. There's nothing we can really do. I mean, we can still freeze you, but only Only for shepherd's pie.
As it was explained to me by Andrew, they flush all your blood out, and then they sort of pipe some other. So it's kind of like a sort of antifreeze type thing.
In your veins?
Yeah, it's like a special
That
sort
would
of
kill
fluid.
you.
This is true so far. That is what they do. That is what they do.
And is it going to be just you, or would your family join you?
I mean, what do they have to?
Do you get a discount if it's just your head?
Yeah, it's cheaper if it's just your head.
What, and then they hope in the future that you can somehow be rigged to another body?
Do you think you could do a deal with someone, you know, someone who's got a great body but doesn't particularly value their own intellect? Me at the top and then Peter Andre.
Now then, what about David? David, remind us of how you're connected.
Yes, I had such fun on a zip wire.
Oh, yes.
That he got me a T-shirt with my beaming face printed on it.
Where was the zip wire?
It was at a sort of centre for climbing around the tops of trees, for, you know, recreationally.
Well, you're certainly selling it well.
It was Go Ape.
Did you go ape? Did you let go?
No, I didn't let go.
No, not let go.
I didn't find it as frightening as I had feared.
Right.
And, yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
What was the occasion?
It was a children's party.
Were you invited?
Yes. My daughter was invited, but it was permissible to accompany your child as a parent.
I see.
Could you replicate the facial expression for us?
Yes, so I'm hanging on.
Wow. Is it one of those automated photos?
No.
Oh, he's done that, has he?
He is a parent at the school my daughter goes to, as am I.
Sorry. Are you roughly the same age?
No.
No.
He had his children a little earlier in his marriage, I would suggest.
Earlier in his marriage. Or maybe he just married earlier, or maybe he's not married, and maybe it's none of your business.
So you probably knew him a little bit already. He sees the normally buttoned up and repressed David Mitchell is getting...
He's getting into it.
Hang on, what's going on? I've got to get a picture of this.
Yeah, the old guy's having fun.
Yeah. Go, Grandad, go!
Yeah.
This T-shirt, did he send it to you, or did he get it printed for himself?
He handed it to me in a bag.
Oh, OK.
Do you wear it?
I have worn it, yes.
Where do you wear it?
I wear it on my top half.
There's nothing below again. And the idea of nothing below in your face going...
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is Andrew Shappy's abandoned admirer, Charlie's futuristic friend, or David's memento maker?
Hannah.
I do believe that Charlie has been approached to be cryogenically frozen, but I don't think by him.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He just doesn't have the sort of, you know...
What?
...creepy, freezing body vibes.
Do you think Shappy had a date with him?
Yeah, I
and
do.
got locked in the lavatory?
Yeah, I do.
And he wondered where she'd gone, even though she'd gone to the lavatory.
What are you thinking, Danny?
I think potentially frozen because he looks like he could work in a lab.
But isn't it true that in the future we might be able to extract a tiny bit of DNA from something? Because I saw a documentary called Jurassic Park. Why do we need to do all this? Why don't we just freeze a finger, bit of DNA out
But
there?
that wouldn't be you, would it? You don't think with your finger. Well,
I
maybe
do.
you do.
Who are you going to go for, Lee?
You're going with Shappy.
Yeah.
You're going with Charlie.
And you're going with me.
Lee, what are you going to go for?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know the bit that makes me think it's Charlie? Is that if he'd have done it, I would have said no, but he's thinking about it.
He's thinking
If
about
he'd
it.
have done it, he really wouldn't be on the programme.
I say purely because of the Black Mirror connection. We'll go with Charlie.
All right, it's Charlie. Here we go. Andrew, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Andrew, and Shappy got locked in the toilet on our date.
Yes, Andrew is Shappy's abandoned admirer. Thank you very much, Andrew. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies. And we start with... It's Charlie.
I was 40 before I realised that raisins are, in fact, grapes.
Please, Steve.
How old are you now?
52.
Right, how did you find out?
Well, somebody told me.
Oh, it's a hell of an anecdote. You got any more?
I was eating, like, you know, you can get a pack of, like, assorted...
Nuts and raisins.
Nuts, chocolate things.
Yeah.
And I was with my wife, and I said, what are raisins? What are they? It never occurred to me before. And then she told me they're grapes, and I didn't believe her.
So what did you think they were?
I thought they were raisins.
You just thought that they grew like that?
There isn't a clue in the way there is with, say, sun-dried tomato.
Exactly.
What about gherkins? Do you know where gherkins come from?
They're cucumbers. Don't call me an idiot.
What about currants, Charlie?
Currants, those are they're a grape too?
I think, no, I'll be honest with you, I'm only 90% sure. I think a currant is a grape as well, isn't it?
That's what I would say.
Hang on a minute, who's the idiot here? You hypocrite!
I'm loving this new guess where dried fruit came from section of this. What about sultanas?
Sultanas, I know what they are. They're white grapes.
White grape?
Yeah.
So the currant could be a dried black currant. Couldn't it be, maybe?
But hang on a minute, like,
possible.
literally you were all ganging up on me.
I wasn't. I backed you up. I said sun-dried tomatoes, it would have been obvious, but it's not obvious with a raisin.
And now it's a current affairs show.
What do you think, Hannah?
I think it's true. I think even very, very smart people can be a bit unobservant sometimes.
True.
And I think,
But what about Charlie?
yes.
What do you think, Danny?
I think it's false.
You don't think it's true because...
Because you can't have waited that long to ask that question. When you say you were 40.
Well, when did you ask what they were?
When my son asked me, I had to go and Google it.
OK, what's it going to be, Lee?
We'll say it's true.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on, we'll say true.
OK, they're saying true. Charlie, truth or lie?
It is, true.
Yes! Well done.
It's true. Charlie was 40 before he learned that raisins are grapes. Next. Lee.
Possession.
OK. There's a box under your desk. Would you take the item out of the box first, pop it on the desk, and then read the card?
Ah, wow. This is a Rubik's Cube. True or lie? This is a Rubik's Cube. Since last series, I've learned to solve it in under a minute. If you don't believe me, I'll do it now with my hands concealed beneath the desk as soon as Rob says go.
There we are. OK.
You'll complete it now in under a minute with
Yeah.
your hands below the desk.
I will complete it now in under a minute. Randomly. You can mix it up first if you like, I don't mind. Or Danny, just no one on the opposition, and do it exactly as we rehearsed it.
So you started this about a year ago.
Yeah.
So is there a technique to this then?
Yeah. As opposed to, no, you just do that and hope for the best.
Can anybody over there do the Rubik's Cube?
No, but I've watched my son's friend do it, and there is a system.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to explain it to me, and I got bored and left the room.
Is this something you can do?
I'm rubbish at
Yeah.
the Rubik's Cube. I panic.
And you can't do it, Shappy.
No, but I'm really
we-
surprised Charlie can't.
Why? People think I'm clever. I'm not. I don't know what a raisin is.
No. It's not a clever thing. I just thought that when you're a kid, you'd spend a lot of time sort of on your own.
Oh, it's an insult. Oh, OK.
What is the system?
Right, the first thing you do is you want to get one side.
And then what?
Well, have a guess. That's one side. Top layer. Second layer.
Yeah.
Bottom layer. And then, don't worry about the bottom, that's automatic. Because I've never been in a situation where you've done all five, but the bottom one's completely out of whack.
David, do you have any more questions before I ask Lee to attempt the challenge?
So, he does it, he keeps it under there, we say true or lie, and then he brings it up. OK, I'm ready. I don't like this kind of stunt.
Lee? You have a minute. Are you ready?
No.
Would you please tell me when you're ready?
I will. Whenever you're ready, Robert.
3, 2, 1.
How long have I got left?
I'm
45.
genuinely impressed.
I mean, it's going to set on fire in a minute. It's that quick.
How long have I got left?
How long?
Yes.
34.
34 seconds or 34 seconds gone? No. Don't mean 26, or does it mean 34?
You had 34, but that's yesterday's news. We have to assume it's less time now.
Wait!
20 seconds.
No, make it a bit longer.
Quick.
How's it looking, Hannah? 10, 9, 8. Whoa! Whoa, it's done in under. So, has he done it?
Well, look, the other two definitely enjoyed watching him fiddle with his groin.
I believed that.
I
as a
believe
piece
that.
Of theatre.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It mattered to you.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could have faked Danny's surprise. There.
It did. That looked pretty realistic. I think it's true.
You think it's true. Out of interest, what do the audience think? True, but not that lady there. OK. Lee, was it true what you just did, or was it a lie?
Well, it was, in fact. Of course it's not true, you idiot.
It's a lie. Lee can't solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute.
That was genuinely a brilliant piece of acting from the three of you.
OK, it's going on the show reel.
All that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedy legend who, let's face it, is probably a bit too good for all this nonsense. But she's here now, and we've locked the doors. It's Jennifer Saunders! And a man who once hosted a show about the country's favourite biscuit. He's going to love tonight, hobnobbing with the stars. It's Richard Osman! And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a BBC breakfast host who often gets up at 3:30 a.m. So if she has a little nap tonight, we'll understand. It's Steph McGovern. And a YouTuber and vlogger. I haven't a clue what either of those are, but I have seen him on Strictly, so he's OK with me. It's Joe Sund. We begin, as always, with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Richard, you're first up.
Last year, during a detox weekend at a health spa...
Stop it there, Richard, lie.
During a detox weekend at a health spa, I slipped 3 emergency chocolate bars into a plastic bag and hid them in the cistern of my loo.
Lee's team.
Why did you hide them in the toilet?
Because you weren't supposed to have anything like booze or anything in there at all, and all the food was sort of kale,
And hang on,
juices.
So-
are you telling me this was so strict that they would check your room like some sort of prison cell where you had to hide it in the system, did you say?
Yeah. They clean the rooms and they you know, and you're not allowed to have anything there, and it's all.
Is it like
kind
that
of-
in prison? Do you go in with a suitcase? Yeah, take that, it's fine, we'll check your cell later.
I don't know, is it?
So, what were the chocolates that you'd hidden?
Some Maltesers, a twirl, and a double-decker.
And what did you put them in before you put them in the system?
I had them in a little Ziploc. You know, like when you go through customs at the airport, one of those little bags.
What, those things that aren't with a zip on? You heard the question, Richard.
A Ziploc bag. You know, they're plastic, aren't they?
Yeah, but it has to be completely watertight at the end. The bit with the zip joins the end. has to be
And also, Ziploc bags are water.
I think you find wetsuits don't have zips on them. I rest my case.
Yes, they do.
They do.
And did you eat them all over the weekend, or did you?
No,
got them
I
all-
ate them all on the first evening.
What treatments did you go for?
Oh, God, all sorts of awful, like, peels.
Peels?
Peels?
What did you have peeled, Richard?
Hot rocks, sorry.
You had your hot rocks peeled.
You know what? I would genuinely recommend it.
Who did you go with?
My partner.
See, this is the bit that I don't believe that he's got a partner.
Yeah.
Did you share the toilet?
Excuse me?
Did you share the toilet?
I mean, in what sense? I mean,
Were you sharing a bathroom?
we have got to the stage of the relationship where we are able to use the same toilet. Yeah. Not at the same time.
It's not as romantic as you'd think, is it, using it at the same time? It's not the same as a bath.
First month,
It's just not very practical.
You can't match those first months where you're always sitting on the toilet together. And...
With a candle on the system. Shall we go and have a wee, darling?
What do you think would have happened if you'd have got caught with chocolate in the room?
Oh, do you know what? I tell you exactly what would have happened. Nothing. But it felt like I was alive for the first time in many years.
So what do you think? Is he telling the truth, Joe? What do you think?
I mean, that's definitely a lie. From me, I think that's a lie.
Why?
I just can't believe it.
Well, that's a good definition of a lie.
I don't think there's anywhere that would be that strict about you bringing things in, apart from prison, obviously.
So we think it's a lie, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're saying lie?
Strong lie.
OK.
OK, they say it's a lie. Richard, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Richard didn't hide emergency chocolate bars in his loo. Jennifer, you're next.
I once broke into a convent and stole food from some nuns.
Please do.
When did this happen?
When I was hungry. Quite hungry. Which was when I was young and didn't have any money.
How young?
Not 18, 19.
Was it just you, or was there anyone else involved?
A friend helped me.
And what did you steal?
I stole vegetables.
Vegetables?
Stole
When was it?
vegetables.
Is it the 19th century?
Oh, because that's nuns. Nuns grow things in gardens.
Well, they do on TV, but in real life they go to Asda.
All nuns grow vegetables.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do.
No.
I can't imagine a nun not growing vegetables.
Yeah. If you can name a nun who doesn't grow vegetables, then go ahead.
Trevor Nunn.
What I did was, while she distracted them at the door, I snuck round into their garden, which they do have, it's not just on TV, and stole vegetables.
Dug them up?
No, you don't dig up all vegetables, there are some hanging.
Like what?
Beans!
You're milking a cow now. Is there a cow there as well? Don't worry, we'll get some milk while we're at it. So you lived near this nunnery?
No, we had to drive there.
Why, if you were poor, did you have a car?
She had a car.
Right, so...
How did you get 2 syllables out of poor? You almost got more syllables than the whole letters.
How far was the car journey, Jennifer?
About 40 minutes, I
You
suppose.
drove for 40 minutes? Just doing a heist.
It was a Christ!
It would have cost you more in petrol.
Yeah.
to just go and buy potatoes and tomatoes.
Not in 1980, no. Petrol was quite cheap.
What do you think? Does this sound as though it could be true?
No way.
So, Steph, you think it's a lie. Joe,
Yeah.
which way?
Yeah, I think it's a lie.
I think it's true.
No.
Just the one sort of...
What, that you...
I was waiting for the rest of it.
So what's it going to be?
I have to go with the majority, even though I feel it's true.
OK, they say it's a lie. Jennifer, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling the truth.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Matt. Joe, what is Matt to you?
This is Matt. After I made his life hell on the Strictly tour, he took revenge by gelling my hair with Marmite.
Steph, how do you know Matt?
This is Matt. Together, we once threw some knickers at Jennifer Saunders.
Lee, what is your relationship with Matt?
This is Matt, and when he broke both his arms, I used to pop round his house and scratch his itches with a knitting needle.
So there we have it. David's team, where do you start?
OK, Joe, what was Matt's role on the Strictly tour?
Strictly tour is where the people who've been on the show go around the country and you have competitions.
Yes, it's like a little mini competition within itself, and he was one of the hair and makeup guys. So they'd arrive before we did and set everything up on the makeup table. Yeah. So I would get there before he did, hide underneath and wait for ages. He'd come along, set stuff up, and I'd grab him by the ankles and film it. Obviously.
Oh, and film it.
Film it.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah. I do it quite a lot. Behind curtains, behind like stages, everything. I just try and get a montage of making Matt jump.
Oh, so started off with ankles under the table and then it escalated into full assault.
Massive. So he had enough towards the end, and we did this one number where I had to have a mohawk for our dance. And then on the last show, he got an empty wax pot and put a whole tub of Marmite in there and used that on my mohawk.
You could smell it? No.
So I couldn't at the time because there's so many other different products and stuff around.
Mm. And did half the audience absolutely love it?
Did it work?
It held it, yeah. Because I didn't notice until we got out there, and then we could both smell it because we left the backstage bit.
Oh, it's horrible. Imagine picking up your partner and getting that yeasty smell.
After you'd done the dance, so you then realised it was him. What happened then? Did you confront him? Did you see him?
We just had a moment of like, well done, you got me. But then obviously he doesn't want to lose his job, so he had to rinse it out afterwards.
Well, you can get sacked for japes, can you?
What's japes?
Japes. Japes, you know, practical jokes.
Oh, yeah, well, I think so, yeah.
Well, you're grabbing his ankles, how come you didn't get sacked?
Because I was...
A star.
All right, who would you like to go to next?
So, Steph, this knicker throwing.
Yeah, Matt and I threw knickers at Jennifer Saunders.
Jennifer, right.
Where?
They were nuns and they were trying to get you out of the garden.
Liverpool.
Empire?
Yeah.
Never give them options.
What was the show? What was the show called?
French and Saunders.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. I'd like that. I've not heard of it.
I can ask, why were you throwing pants?
Because Matt and I are big fans of French and Saunders, and we thought that would be a creative way to get your attention and tell you that we think you're brilliant.
Did it get your attention?
No, I don't remember that at all.
But the windmill got your attention.
Pardon?
The windmill.
What windmill?
What's that?
So we decided, as a backup, we'd also make windmills with your face on. So we made one of Don French and one of you.
Can I just check, is this going to end in a restraining order?
What sort of windmills?
You know those things you put in your garden or you get on the beach or whatever?
So not a windmill?
No, not
One of those
like
little
Throw a whole
things.
windmill at somebody.
I think we understood that it wouldn't grind grain.
After the show, we threw the knickers, and then when we realised that hadn't worked, then we went backstage and waited for you. That's the stage door.
When you say worked, what were you expecting to happen?
Just like to, I don't know, just to.
Be invited backstage. Who threw those knickers? Would you like to go out for a drink?
Yeah, but I was a teenager, you know. There wasn't social media and things back then, so we couldn't tweet you and say anything, or...
This is what it was like before the internet. When before vlogging or Twitter, you had to write a message on a windmill and throw it at someone. Life was so simple.
That's what Grindr used to be.
We weren't trying to chat them up, we were just trying to show our, you know, appreciation.
So the windmills had their faces on, and the idea with the windmills is that you'd hand them over.
Yeah, and just go, we love you.
Here's a windmill with your face on it.
The international
I think
language
that's
of love.
charming.
Yeah.
That is charming.
Here's a windmill, not
Yeah.
here's a windmill, now can I have a selfie?
I think it's
that's
better.
quite
It's
nice.
better than
Yeah.
the
It is quite
Lovely.
nice, Jennifer, but if it's true, the sad ending to this, that all this effort she made and you have no recollection of it whatsoever.
How do you know Matt?
We grew up together.
How would he say the word poor?
Actually, he's turned a bit posh now, so...
Okay.
So he wouldn't say it at all.
Yeah.
So Lee,
Can you remind us, Lee?
Yeah, this is Matt, and I used to pop round to his house when he broke both of his arms so I could itch him with knitting needles.
now, on what basis should we believe that?
Because if it's not true, there's a chance she's been throwing windmills at people.
How do you know Matt?
Who's Matt? Oh, this fellow?
Yeah.
I do a show called Would I Lie to You? And a few seconds ago, he just walked on stage. And since then, we've become really good friends. No, I know Matt because... I was going to say we went to school together, I've changed my mind. I used to take him to school. And I'd drop him off because he's my son. That'll do, he's my son. I know Matt. I don't actually know Matt very well. I play five-a-side football with the local dads, and he plays sometimes. He's one of the sons of one of the fathers. And so I know him a little bit, just to say hello to him. I say, hello, Matt. And he never waves, but we know why I know. And I felt a bit responsible, if I'm going to be honest, about the breaking of the arms. And so I felt the least I could do is pop round and see how he is. And so...
Why did you feel responsible?
Well, I broke his arms. I think that was it.
How did you break them?
I was reversing in my car. And he was up a ladder. And he was putting me off, so I thought, I'll have him. Just nudged the ladder gently. And so I didn't really break his arms, gravity did.
Where was this ladder, Lee?
It was from the ground up to where he was painting a window edge.
So what chain of events led to you going into his home and scratching his itch?
A few days later, after the incident, I was playing football with his dad, and I felt bad, and I even said, does he want to play? He doesn't have to go in goal. And he said no, he can't play. He's in agony. And so I said I'll pop round and see how he's getting on. And so I knocked on the door. And he answered the door, and that was all.
How did he answer the door?
It's not dignified seeing a man opening the door with his teeth. Especially with the glass windows, all squat, all his nose. So I said to him, is there anything I can do? He says, I've got a terrible itch. And I said, well, it must be horrible under that plaster. He went, oh, no, bad news, that's not where the itch is.
So you got the knitting needles?
Got the knitting needles, one up the arm, and I did everywhere. I gave him the full scratching treatment.
And how many times did you return to the house to scratch him?
How many times? I would say in total 12. It wasn't just to obviously, you know...
On 12 occasions,
yeah,
you
I took him
returned to the
toilet
house.
a few times because he couldn't go to the toilet either.
So you were essentially a full-time carer.
His dad would help out sometimes.
Right, okay.
But I felt responsible, and it was...
You were
I
responsible.
felt responsible.
How is Matt now? Is he fully recovered?
Well, he hasn't moved his arms, I've noticed.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Matt Joe's pranking pal, Steph's lingerie launcher, or Lee's plastered patient?
I think it's Lee.
I was there, and even I don't believe it.
Let's put Lee aside for now.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely?
I don't think Marmite would hold. I think it's sloppier than that.
You would smell it straight away as well, wouldn't you?
And it is a risky thing for someone to do to a star, isn't it? I think it's Steph.
I think it's Steph.
It'd be great to go for Steph because if it's true,
If it's true, it'd
lovely,
be great,
and if it's
wouldn't
false, it's brilliant that you think it's her.
Yes.
So you're going to go for Steph?
We think it's Steph, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Matt, and together, Steph and I, through knickers,
Yes, Matt is Steph's lingerie launcher. Thank you very much, Matt. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Richard.
To avoid being disturbed backstage on Pointless, I have a fake name on my dressing room door.
Who did you get disturbed by?
Oh,
People with windmills with his face on. We call them freaks, Steph.
Just contestants, essentially. You don't want contestants to be knocking on the door and coming in. Because sometimes you've got question papers, and so, I don't want them seeing what the questions are for their show.
All right.
So what name do you put on the door to stop people knocking? Is it Rob Brydon?
I use the name the Reverend Wendy Benson.
The Reverend Wendy Benson? Is there a Reverend Wendy Benson?
Well,
there must be.
But the key thing is, I am not the Reverend Wendy Benson.
And what does Zonda have on his...
He is Sir Peter Morehouse.
Sir Peter Morehouse?
Yeah.
He invented the hovercraft, didn't he?
No, that was Christopher Cockerell.
You're quite right.
Yeah. Which is the name Lee has in his door. Well, it's something cock something. I can't remember exactly.
You'll have to change the names now, won't you? Because you've admitted them in public. And
I suppose so.
Future contestants...
Well, it depends if it's true or not, I suppose.
So, is it the truth?
I think it could be, yeah. I can imagine.
You think that he's changes his name to Reverend Wendy Benson? Alexander Armstrong changes his name to...
Sir Peter Morehouse.
Thank
Sir
you.
Peter...
That's exactly right.
Again, extra syllables, I think, the way he said it. I don't know, what do you think, Richard?
I think,
Do you think it's true or a lie?
I'll say this.
Yeah.
If it's not true, I'm going to start doing it.
What's your instinct telling you? You've been on the show a while.
My instinct tells me it's a lie because I don't believe he's higher status enough to have a dressing room.
I'll go lie.
It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. So, Richard, truth or lie?
It is true.
It's true. Next. It's Joe.
To prove I could handle owning my dream pet, I first had to look after a series of other creatures, each one bigger than the last.
Okay.
Well, so let's start with the dream pet, shall we, that we're working towards?
Okay, what's the dream pet?
The dream pet was a lizard.
Whoa,
lizard.
I would have picked a bigger dream pet than that.
You'd have to, wouldn't you?
And what was the sequence of animals you had to work up to?
So I started off with woodlice.
Woodlice?
Yeah.
Woodlice.
They make a lovely pet.
Basically, what happened was my mum said, you can't have a lizard. You need
How
to
big
prove
was your lizard that you were hoping for?
one that could like fit on my forearm like that.
That big?
Yeah.
An iguana. A big
Yeah, something like
lizard.
that. Yeah.
You're not thinking of a crocodile?
No. So my parents were like, if you want to get a lizard, you obviously got to prove that you can look after animals.
And how did you prove with the woodlouse that you were a responsible
I had
owner?
to just look after them for a week and keep them alive for a week.
How did you do that with the woodlouse?
Just let them get on with it. Turns out they're pretty good. They can look after themselves.
So you took a woodlouse from under a stone.
Under a log.
Under a log, great.
You sure it wasn't a vlog?
What are you doing?
Writing that joke
All
down.
right, yeah. So you took the woodlouse, and what did you put it in?
In a little plastic container.
With food or with...
Bits of the log, bit of grass, that kind of thing.
Sounds like lousy accommodation.
Don't write that one down.
At the end of the week, it was still alive.
Yep.
And your parents said, great, it's time to upgrade to
stick insects.
Where did you find that?
So my cousin had some, and I was really jealous of them, and I really liked them. So he gave me some of his, and then I looked after them for a bit.
How did you look after them?
I had like an empty like lollipop jar.
What had to happen to the woodlouse, though?
I forgot about. They were actually quite boring pets. They don't do a lot.
They're not very affectionate, are they? But it wouldn't be better if they were.
Thing is,
Go into the garden, all the woodlice are bounding up to you, trying to lick your face.
That's the thing. And how long did you have to keep the stick insects alive?
just for another week.
And then at the end of that week,
this is where it all changed.
Oh,
so then it was
okay.
my first trip to properly to the pet shop.
the horse.
I then got 2 giant African land snails to look after, and that was a whole different ball game. You've got to keep them moist at all times. So you've got to make sure it's like warm and wet, because they like that. That's when they're most active.
So what did you keep them in?
A big container, like a big, like what you put like stuff in and put it under your bed. What's it called?
Drawer?
That's it, like one of those plastic...
Hot, wet drawer.
Yeah. Right?
Did you give these land snails names?
I did, yeah. Stanley and Shelley.
Named after
Shelley. I like that.
Shelley, because...
Shelley.
Write that one down, Rob.
Yeah.
You may be good at dancing, but I'll decide which jokes make my hook.
Okay.
What was the next step after the snail?
The next step would have been the lizard.
Yes.
But it's the fact that I had these snails for so long, I just got bored of wanting any pet. It made me realise that maybe I'm not ready for
Very
any
good
pet.
parenting, I would say, isn't it?
Literally waiting for the snails to die to put you off the lizard.
All right, what do you think?
It sounds believable.
Sounds believable. I think it's true.
You think it's true? So, Joe, were you telling the truth then, or were you telling a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Yes, it's true. Next, it's Jennifer.
I deliberately bump into people who are walking around staring at their phones because I think they need to be taught a lesson.
How severe?
I will walk
Can you
right
do a
into them.
demonstration if I'm on the phone? Could you demonstrate to the extent of how much you would push into me?
Have you got a phone?
Oh, like a mime, I'm an actor.
Why do you say that? So Lee is walking down Bond Street, looking at boutiques, thinking
I've got to be on the phone, haven't I?
No, looking at
you're
the
looking
phone.
at the phone, you idiot.
Oh,
looking at it.
Not speaking.
No,
Oh, you're
because then
doing
you'd
this.
see
You're
her.
texting. You're texting. Or...
Right, I'll get into the character.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if that Jennifer Saunders is still alive.
Oh, sorry.
That was strong. That was strong.
Oh, she's still alive.
He's such a subtle and truthful performer, isn't he?
Presuming you've got a phone, and you look at your phone sometimes.
I stand still and to the side.
Thank you very much.
I'll tell you what, that's very self-righteous from someone who steals from nunneries.
What do you think? Is she telling the truth?
I think that's true.
Yeah, I think
I wasn't sure, but now I've had the feeling of it from her.
I think we should all start doing it. I think you could probably do it while looking at your phone, actually.
Yeah.
If you sort of glanced up, well, there's someone looking at their phone, look at my phone, someone...
It'd be great.
That's great, because you could do it while getting on with stuff on the go.
We should invent an app that shows you people in your area who are looking at their phone.
Yeah.
So you can see exactly them in front of you.
Yeah. Where is this inattentive moron?
So what are you going to say?
I'd say it's true.
OK, Jennifer, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have won by 5 points to 1.
Well done.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
To measure, Trinny Woodrow, comedy treasure, Reese Shearsmith, and their team captain, David Mitchell. And facing them tonight, fresh from the West End, Michael Bull. TV's his best friend, Charlie Brooker, and their team captain, Lee Mack. And your host, Rob Brydon.
Good evening, and welcome along to Would I Lie to You, the show all about lies and lying. Now, according to research, the most common lies are about affairs and money. So men, if you do spend the night with another woman, don't make things worse by lying to your wife about how much she cost. When you give someone a fake smile, you don't use the same set of muscles as when you smile at them genuinely. It's easy to tell the difference. A genuine smile is the one you get from your dear old mum as you walk up the path to the care home on a Sunday afternoon. A fake smile is the one you give her back. And so, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists take it in turns to read out a statement from the card in front of them, and to make it particularly difficult, they haven't seen the card yet, so they don't know if it contains a truth or a terrible, terrible lie that we've made up for them. Michael Ball is first up. Michael,
great.
What would you like to tell us?
Thank you. I have a 3-part ritual I have to adhere to before I go on stage.
David's team, how true is this?
OK, what are the 3 parts?
Firstly, there's a sweet that I have to have before I feel comfortable.
A sweet?
A sweet.
Part 2?
Part 2 is...
I may have to hurry.
It's putting on a spray. It's spraying me with... so I smell nice.
Insecticide.
I smell nice for the ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
What spray?
Madame Rochard. Because I'm in Hairspray and she's a woman, and so I put.
So it's a recent thing since you were in Hairspray. Or...
It depends. It's
theme.
A different smell for every thing I do.
What did you do when you were in Cats?
I didn't do Cats.
What's the third part?
And the third part?
Tapping.
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 What do you tap?
Tapping. Parts of my body.
I don't think we need to go any further.
Can you demonstrate?
Yes. You go there, and then you go there, and your hands.
Right. Tapping your hands. Yeah.
Well, there we are. There are lots of people around the country, just like Michael, who need your help. Please send whatever you can. David's team, what do you think?
This thing about tapping, I know about tapping, and you started doing it correctly and then you stopped because I thought, are you giving too much away if you continue tapping correctly?
If you didn't even do this, this is where doctors do it.
It's probably not if you have a lung disease.
To be fair, he's never claimed to be a doctor, I think.
Well, there was the once, but...
That was just to get you to the next stage, wasn't it?
There can't be a perfume for every character you play in musicals.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah, but it could
That's
be.
what you're saying.
No, I said for this character.
Yeah, Madame Rorschach, whatever you called yourself. Is it real?
Yeah, but it's not one you'd associate with hairspray. I'd associate Charlie or something with hairspray.
He does that in the dressing room as well, actually.
Those were the old days.
My feeling is that it's a lie at the moment.
I think he's telling the truth.
So you're drifting,
When pushed on the
towards a
fingers,
lie.
it was too vague, yes.
Well, it's 2-1. We reckon it's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
Yeah.
OK, Michael, what is the answer?
It is, in fact, the truth.
So, yes, it's true. Michael does have a three-part ritual that he has to carry out before going on stage. Trini, you're next.
Oh. Marks and Spencer's mannequins are based on my body.
Just the female one.
I was going to say, not the male.
Surely. How did this work? Did you have a mould of your body?
What you do is you do a, like a plaster of Paris on your body.
Hang on, say this really slowly.
A man takes this gunk and he...
Why did they want you?
So I used to model.
Is it the head as well, or just the body?
No, the body, but the... Yeah.
They didn't bother doing your head?
No, they did my head, but it was...
So they basically decided that you'd be the right body to advertise, but they went, we don't want the face, love. Is that what you're talking about? Did you look different, like, when you were a model? Were they going, we'll go with the body, look, what's wrong with the face?
I had acne, actually. I had very bad acne.
Well, they could have sanded it down. Not you. No, the model. I mean, the model. They cast the face and then they get a bit of light grade 2. Just shave off the acne. What?
Does it hurt when they peel it off? Is it like, you know, when you pull a plaster off quickly? Is it
Before
like
they put on the plaster of Paris, you're wrapped in saran wrap.
But then you'd get all the lumps, wouldn't you?
No, you don't. I tell you, I've had it done a few times.
You do. Well, you think about it. I had it for a show I was in called The Woman in White, and it would all buckle, and then if you pour something in on that, you'd get all the lines on it. I'd have thought.
Well, you could just sand it off like the acne.
So, Lee, what do you think?
All right.
Why I don't think it's true is that surely mannequins come in different sizes, because otherwise...
No.
No?
No, clothes come in different sizes. And they put the right size on the mannequin to make them look as attractive as they possibly can.
I love boys discussing fashion.
Wait, you got...
Oh, hang on, Charlie's off.
You got cast before, didn't you? You were cast for a big set of fake breasts for a show, weren't you?
No. That wasn't me.
He was talking to David.
I'm sure you got fitted for a prosthetic set of breasts for
In
a
your
show.
fantasy, darling.
God, did I dream that?
Because that would be your body.
We think that's a lie.
OK, is it fact or fiction?
You've got the experience.
It is a lie. Marks and Spencer mannequins are not based on Trini's body. But it's true, isn't it, that Susanna did provide the inspiration for their large sacks of potatoes. Reese, your turn to confess.
For a summer, I worked at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals.
What's a themed funeral? Give us an example of a theme.
Well, you could have a medieval one.
How does a medieval funeral work?
You have it when you're 26.
Well, there was a king and queen.
Right.
Obviously.
Who were the king and queen? The sort of the departed parents?
The nearest people to the person who's died.
They dress up?
Yes, they dress up.
Oh, I see. So it's not just the dead person. Everyone's got to be into medieval.
It's the people who are alive are dressed up and the dead person's dead. He doesn't know.
We've had medieval.
Medieval.
Could you give me 3 others?
There was a Valentine's Day massacre one.
Oh, come on!
It's
true. What did that tell us that?
Actually called Valentine's Day Massacre.
It's called the Blue Parrot.
What?
Well, the Blue Parrot is the name of the supposed club that all the people...
They're all believing it now. Look at that.
The St. Valentine's Day Massacre was an atrocity. Why a funeral is depressing enough? Why would you want to make it more depressing?
It's not me personally, it was on the list.
What was beyond the pale? Like, if I came and said I want a cannibal-themed funeral...
There was one who came and wanted all the people to be serial killers.
But dressed as
I just
different
realised you said I genuinely thought you said cannon and ball. What are you talking about? He's dead! He is dead!
Did you ever get a point where there was like another regular funeral going on at the same time and maybe they were slightly upset to look over and see people in zany It's a Knockout costumes burning a corpse into the ground?
It was only ever crematorium, it wasn't ever burials. So it was quite private.
What if they said before the crematorium, he was a big fan of Bonfire Night, can you stuff it with fireworks, Catherine wheels, the lot, and then when it goes behind the curtain, pin the coffin to a wall and watch it spin round as a
So, Lee, what are you saying?
Do you
What's
know
the
what?
decision?
I'm getting genuinely annoyed by this because I know we've got to say it's a lie. Because if we say true and it's a lie, everyone at home is going to be going, what? How could that possibly be true? There's a massive voice in my head going,
Saying
this
true.
is true.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
I just... the St. Valentine's Day...
No, it sounds ludicrous.
Lee Mack, make a decision. What is
Should
it?
we go for common sense?
Yeah, it's a lie. Let's not look stupid.
All right, go on. We'll say it's a lie.
Saying it's a lie. OK, Reese, fact or fiction?
It is... lie.
It is indeed a lie. Reese didn't used to work at a funeral director's that offered themed funerals. Actually, I plan to put my ashes, while still hot, in one of those council wheelie bins. That'll show them. Charlie Brooker, you're up next.
For 6 years, I pretended to a girlfriend that I was partially deaf.
Seems reasonable enough. David's team, what do you think?
After how many years of going out with her did this start?
Shamefully quickly.
Was by pretending to be partially deaf how you clinched the deal early on?
Are you saying I have to use pity to attract people?
I'm saying you might have used pity.
I'm not above it.
Did she have a very irritating habit that precipitated your going deaf?
Yes, talking. She was talking about something that was very important to her, some emotional thing.
Right.
And she said you weren't listening to me and got very upset, started crying, and so I thought I'll lie and tell her I'm deaf in one ear. Which I did.
And at that point, what you're saying to her is, I didn't hear anything because I'm deaf in one ear. I thought we were sitting together in silence. What I thought was happening.
No, I had my attention taken up with something else, and I said it apologetically.
Stroking his guide dog. Well, that's what he called it, anyway.
Did you elaborate on why you were deaf in the ear after you had to go? What was your reason?
I said that when I was a child, I had nearly drowned when I was like 4 in a swimming pool, and that this had left me deaf in one ear. I clearly tried shaking my head, and I felt quite bad because I told the lie early on, and then I had to maintain it.
So did you tell her ever after the 6 years, or did the relationship just break up and you never told her?
I never told her.
Right.
I didn't tell her. I wrote about it in a newspaper column.
That's nice.
Because she's a Geordie, they're robust.
Actually, to be fair, now that adds credence to the fact he didn't want to hear her, so...
I'm just trying to put myself in the position of that woman. 6 years! You've lied. You've lied to me.
A big lie.
It's quite a big lie.
I'm surprised how often it doesn't come up.
Now that's a big lie.
And the advantage is, after telling that lie, half the times it comes up, you can pretend you haven't heard.
So what do you think?
So you think it's...
A lie.
You think it's a lie?
Horrifically, I think it's true.
I think it might be true.
You think it's true? Charlie, is it truth or lie?
It's true.
Everything that you just told us is true.
Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it is. And it was terrible. It was such a burden.
Poor you!
The first time I introduced her to my parents, we're going down to meet them on the train. I suddenly thought, oh, God, she's going to mention the... And so I had to turn round to her and say, don't bring it up. My mother blames herself. And... I didn't want to lose her. I was desperate. Having told this terrible lie, I was locked into it. I daren't tell her I was going to... Can't you see that? Don't you find that moving? You, cold-hearted monster!
I'm not having this! You can't call us cold-hearted. You've lived
People
a
make
6-year
mistakes,
life.
David!
Yes, and for which they must be punished.
Oh, yes, it's amazingly true. Charlie did pretend to a girlfriend for 6 cruel years that he was partially deaf. Ironically, like all his other girlfriends, she was partially sighted. Our next round is called The Ring of Truth. I'll be offering the teams some bizarre celebrity facts, but are they true, or did we get them from Wikipedia? Lee's team, take a look at this clip.
We do a bigger one for the trucker, for the really hungry person, which consists of a steak and kidney pie, beans, tomatoes, chips, mushrooms, fried potatoes, 2 thick bread and butter, and it comes up really heaped well up on a plate. Egg and chips, bacon and chips, sausage and chips, corned beef and chips, egg, bacon and chips, everything what goes with chips.
I should say what they didn't show you there was the toilet, where Gillian McKeith was spending one of the happiest days of her life. So here's the related fact, right, for Lee's team. Christina Aguilera once followed a strict diet where every meal had 4 food items. 1 crunchy, 1 soft, 1 hot, and 1 cold. Lee's team, could that be true?
That's not very specific, is it?
There are more specifics. They had to be bold coloured, you know. Example meal, right? Raw red pepper, which would be red and cold. Steamed broccoli, which would count for green and hot. Scrambled eggs, yellow and hot. And raw carrot sticks, which, as we all know, are orange and cold.
They're not cold, they're crunchy.
That's 2 crunchy things.
The pepper's
They're
cold.
Not cold as well, unless you've heated them up.
Yes, I know, but the system is 1 crunchy, 1 soft, 1 hot, 1 cold. So don't start talking about something that might coincidentally be cold and crunchy. That's just confusing.
Its selling point was its crunchiness, I'll give you that.
In this instance, the carrot's there playing the crunchy role.
The crunchy role.
And could say to the pepper, oh, actually, I've done cold as well, but today I'm on crunchy. All right, I've been crunchy, but today I'm cold, you know.
So any food can be served in all of those ways. You're quite right.
No, a grape cannot be crunchy, you idiot.
Have you ever eaten...
Don't talk to Michael Ball like that. Yeah. He was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. What have you ever done?
What if you froze a grape?
Hey, listen, I sat through him in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I know worked harder.
It's all right, I have an Olivier Award.
I think it's true. Because that's the sort of stupid thing that people like her do to give their life some purpose and meaning, is come up with a set of arbitrary rules, something for them to think about while they're sitting on their thin arses.
Okay, I think it's true.
Oh, go on, I'll go with my team on this one and say that that's the truth.
You're saying it's true? Okay. It is true.
Oh.
It's true, Christina will go to any lengths to maintain that slightly slutty look we've all come to know and love. Which means, at the end of that round, Lee's team is in the lead by 4 points to 2. Our next round is called This Is My. We're about to bring on a mystery guest that each of Lee's team will claim to have a special relationship with, but only one of them will be telling the truth, and it's up to David's team to decide who. So, please, welcome this week's special guest, Donna. So, Charlie first, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna, who's teaching me basic home maintenance.
All right, Lee, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna, and she saved my life when she threw me a life belt after I fell off my boat.
Okay, Michael, what is Donna to you?
This is Donna. She has been my #1 superfan since she was 17. She even has a toilet seat cover with my face on it.
Michael has a fan. David's team, who would you like to start with?
Michael, when did you start your relationship with your fan?
I have a relationship with most of my fans.
How did you get to know Donna?
Yeah.
I've seen her at the front of crowds of audiences that have come and waited at stage doors, and you sign autographs, and you stop and you have a chat.
Some shows only Donna turns up.
Only Donna is there.
So what makes Donna your #1 fan?
Well, a number of things. I released a charity single And so she went and bought them all in a shop and then sold them on at her school.
Isn't that illegal?
Open-air concerts, she'll always try and be the first down the front. So she'll go into training prior to the gig so that she can get there first.
Do you have like a number 2 fan and a number 3 fan?
Well, no. No, everyone's number 1.
Charlie, what sort of home maintenance tips are you being given?
Very, very basic ones. My home's a mess and I'm not very good at sort of maintaining, looking after anything in my house. So an ex-girlfriend paid for me to have these lessons where I basically learned, it's basic stuff.
Do you mean like how to change a plug?
Yes, well, yes, that was one of the first things we did. Right. I've only, to be honest, I've only gone 3 times, and
where do you go?
Where do you go? Gone where?
Yeah. It's just in a community centre down the road.
Are you doing it for a magazine article?
No. No, I'm doing it because I'm a pathetic human being.
Charlie, what is the first rule of Home Maintenance Club?
You don't talk about Home Maintenance Club.
Lee, tell us the story of your boating trip. Where was the boat?
The boat was on the River Thames.
Were you by yourself?
Well, I was actually with my dog and one other person.
Why does the dog come first?
What?
Oh, right.
Why does the dog come first? That's exactly what my wife says.
Right.
Why do you introduce me like that all the time, Lee? This is my dog Pickles and one other person.
Who was the other person?
My wife.
How fast a boat is this? I'm not a boat expert.
Well, it's a twin-engine, 28-foot Furline Sun Fury, and as we all know, they can go up to 45 knots, but on the Thames, as we all know, you can't break 6 knots. Just to give you an idea of how fast 6 knots is, if someone is walking beside you and you wave to them, you're committed to it for about 2 hours.
Right. And how did you fall in?
Well, I was actually trying to go round this side of the boat to undo the gas canister at the front so we could make a cup of tea, and I went down the side and slipped.
Why didn't your wife try to save you?
Yeah.
She can't swim.
And what's Donna got to do with it? She hasn't appeared yet in this story.
Yes. Well, Donna was on another boat coming the other way, and I slipped in, and then she just threw me the ring.
And she did
So
what?
your wife, because she can't swim, also won't throw you a life belt?
So what do you say? What is she?
Trini.
I think when Donna came in, the only person who didn't look at her was the guy in the middle.
His name is Lee Mack.
Yeah. Trini.
He's a popular comedian.
Will you stop treating me like staff?
No, I can't decide between Michael and Lee.
I don't believe Lee would go boating very much. And
why wouldn't I go boating very much?
Just doesn't suit you.
Why? All right, then she saved me when I was trying to chase after a whippet.
Reece, do you have any suspicions which way this should go?
I think that Lee is telling the truth.
You think Lee?
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
go with Lee.
Okay, Donna, would you reveal your true identity?
I'm Michael's #1 fan.
Yes. Look at this. You've got it. We say congratulations to Donna, and thank you very much indeed for coming, Donna. Thank you. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth, but against the clock. David's team are currently behind, so we're going to give them one last chance to catch up, starting with... That's David.
3 members of the cabinet subscribe to my Twitter feed.
Please explain for some of the less with it crowd what a Twitter is.
Well, Twitter is a website where you can essentially leave messages of up to 140 characters.
All right. Okay.
And no longer.
OK, Lee's team.
You made it sound so dynamic. I can see why it's so popular.
I can't.
Why did you sign up?
Because someone on it was impersonating me.
What?
Someone on Twitter was pretending to be me and putting messages on it like going to Peep Show production meeting, everyone there is an arsehole, which I did not wish to be published under my name.
And who are the cabinet ministers?
They are Andy Burnham, the Culture Secretary, Alistair Darling, who is the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Can you say Exchequer like that again?
Chancellor of the Exchequer. And Alan Johnson.
If this is true, is it any wonder the financial crisis we're in?
How many followers do you have?
About 27,000.
What sort of information would you be giving that's so interesting that they're going to sign up to follow you, of all the people in the country?
I think you can follow more.
That sounded really confrontational.
He's a very popular young man in the current entertainment scene, and a lot of people enjoy his work and they want to get close to him and they follow him.
He's been on Question Time.
He's been on Question Time,
I'm a major
Charlie.
political force, Charlie.
Wait, let's have a guess.
It's a lie.
I
That's
think
a
it
lie.
could be true, actually. I think it could be true.
It's a lie.
If anybody is talking through the internet to cabinet members, it's Dave Mitchell.
He's not talking. I'm on there. He doesn't really say much. Frankly, you're boring on there.
I think it might be true.
Are you saying true?
You can say that if you want to lose the game.
Okay, it's a lie. Okay,
You
no,
think
I
it's a
think it's a
lie,
lie. It
Charlie?
must be a lie. I don't know
Absolutely
anything.
convinced it's a lie.
I think it's true, and I'm going to go with you two, but particularly you, if it goes wrong.
Okay, you're saying it's a lie. David, is it true?
It is a lie.
It is a lie. Very big lie. There are not 3 members of the cabinet who subscribe to David's Twitter feed. I, myself, don't get all the fuss about Twitter. I think people have forgotten the simple pleasure of just sitting down and talking to friends on Skype. And next, it's Lee.
I kept my car running for 2 months by cracking an egg into it every day.
David's team, is that possible?
When you say cracking eggs into it, where do you mean in the petrol tank or in the...
In the petrol tank. Oh, you fool. Do you know nothing of cars and eggs?
Not egg-running cars.
Well, if in a car you have a radiator. If the radiator cracks, all the water comes out.
Yeah.
But, interestingly, if you put an egg in the radiator, it congeals. And it seals the hole in the radiator because the egg cooks. And...
So why didn't you go and get it fixed?
Well, that's a good question. See, Trini, I couldn't afford it. So I thought, it's about 150 quid to get the radiator replaced now. It was my first car. So
The eggs must have cost you 100 quid.
No, they weren't free range, darling. No, I'm talking really
So you
cruel
didn't,
eggs.
did you do an egg a day?
Cruel and cheap, they used to be called.
Did you do an egg a day?
I can pump out 50 a day was the advert. Who needs to move his head? That's where the advert... Who needs to move his head? 50 a day, that's me.
So what do you think? Is it true or is it a lie?
Can't be true.
What do you think?
I think it's a lie.
Okay, lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Lee, tell us the truth.
It is, in fact.
True. Oh, yes. It's very, very true indeed. Lee Mack's motto is if there's a job worth doing, it's worth doing haphazardly with some farm produce. And that noise signals time's up, and it's the end of the show, and I can reveal that. Tonight's winners are Lee's team by a massive 9 points to 2. It's not just a team game anymore. My individual liar of the week is Michael Ball.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yes. Michael Ball, whose biggest lie prior to tonight was love changes everything. I can tell you from experience, Michael, that what actually changes everything is having your girlfriend come home to find you prancing around the bedroom in her underwear. Tonight. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian, actor and TV legend, best known for presenting Family Fortunes. We asked 100 people his name. Our survey said... Les Dennis! And presenter who once hosted a show about a pop-up restaurant. I assume that's a restaurant where they serve only toast. It's Alice Levine. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV presenter who has a new novel out. I'm not saying he's plugging it a lot, but I've got one of the rare unsigned copies. It's Richard Osman. And a comedian who used to work in the complaints department for Ofcom. Let's see if she can give her old colleagues a bit of work tonight, shall we? It's Lou Sanders. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Richard is first tonight.
At school, because of something I once had in my lunchbox, I was given a 7-syllable nickname.
Please, team.
You strike me as the kind of kid that you would have had a 1-syllable nickname. All right, what was in the lunchbox?
A sandwich, a snack.
What was the snack?
Well, rarely we find 6 of our 7 syllables.
Ah, brilliant. What's your 6-syllable snack?
You can think of a 6-syllable snack, surely.
I can, yes.
The big one. The big one.
The big one. Away you go.
The big packed lunch, 6-syllable snack.
I've thought of a 10-syllable one.
Wow.
Right. A salt and vinegar packet of crisps.
Well done. You're so pleased, aren't you?
That's more than you need, though.
I missed it. What was the snack?
So I'll give you the first syllable.
Mine are all too long. A packet and a half of cashew nuts. Another 10. Ridiculous.
I'll give you the first syllable if you want it.
Please do.
Dare.
Oh, it's Dairy Lee.
Triangles.
Nearly.
Dairy Lee. Go on, then. You can do the next 3.
Lunchable.
Dairy Lee Lunchable?
You remember Dairy Lee Lunchables?
I do, but I think they're after your time, no offence.
I am. How dare you? I'm 27.
Yeah, we're not talking about feet, we're talking about years.
So just be clear, the actual nickname was...
Dairy Lee Lunchable Boy.
How long did the nickname stick?
Oh, I would say, it was a good 2 weeks.
Did you have a nickname before that?
I was always called Rich. That's so bad, isn't it?
And what about after that?
Oh, then it was the artist formerly known as Dairy Lee Lunchable Boy.
Were you the tallest kid in the year?
Yeah.
And they didn't think there was a tall nickname that would be more relevant for you?
When it comes to those nicknames, the decision-making process is very disordered.
Yeah.
There's no meeting where someone gets to go, this is ridiculous. This child is extremely tall, and yet we're focusing on a snack.
I'm thinking that, say you're on the playing field, you're playing football, it's a long nickname to say pass the ball, isn't it?
Dairy Lee Lunchable Boy.
That was not my nickname on the football pitch.
What was that? What was that?
Sub.
All right, what do you reckon? Alice, is he telling the truth?
No nicknames only last 2 weeks. That's what's so
Yeah.
devastating about a school nickname, isn't it? They really linger.
Did you have one, Alice?
I actually did have one. Envelope bum.
We don't want to know how that came about. What are you thinking, Les?
Well, I think Richard is so good at wordplay and using syllables. It sounds like the kind of nickname he has given himself.
Lee, what are you going to say?
The tallest kid in the school has never had a nickname, because I did say before and after, no, nothing to do with my height.
People quite liked me, Lee.
It's a lie.
No, that's a lie.
Richard, they're saying that it's a lie. Were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Richard wasn't given a 7-syllable nickname at school because of something he had in his lunchbox. Les, you're next.
Right. After an incident in a hotel room, the crew of Celebs Go Fishing wrongly believed I was having a breakdown.
David's team.
It might be the truest thing I've ever heard, Les. Who were you on with, Les?
There was, let me see, Ian Botham, Fern Britton, Linford Christie, and lovely Shane Lynch from Boyzone.
So you're doing this fishing show. What happens?
And one day I had to go back to my hotel room because the next job I was doing was a TV drama. So I had to go and do a Zoom read-through.
It's a tribute to your versatility, I must say, that on the one hand...
I thought you were going to say, a man of his age could use Zoom.
It's a
tribute to... As a man like you can even turn a computer on.
So I went back to the hotel room and I set Zoom...
What sort of hotel, Les? Mid-range, budget?
No, a really lovely individual boutique.
Lovely.
We were in Scotland.
So, and they got it right?
Yeah.
Because some hotels, they get it wrong.
Really, really lovely.
Rob, are you doing an interview for a website?
I'm getting some colour, I'm getting some background.
So the runner took me from the fishing in my waders back
Linford Christie took you... That's above and beyond. It really is.
So the lovely runner took me back to the hotel, and I had said that I would be ready to go back in about an hour.
Right.
So somebody was going to come and pick me up, take me back fishing. So I'm on this video call, and I've done very well because I'm on quite early. And you know that thing when you...
I think you said, I've done very well because I've been working since the late 70s. It's a really top-of-the-range laptop, actually, because I've done very well.
So I'm on this video conference call,
right,
and it gets about halfway in, and I've got my big scene with an actor who's playing a bully, and I think it was the production manager that knocked on the door ready to get me back. But I was right in the zone thinking, no, I'm just going to ignore and I'm going to carry on with this scene. So she heard me go, Sean, you've been like this since we were kids, ever since that time with the lads in the garage. And I'm not putting up for it, you're a bully, you're an absolute bully, and you're nothing but a coward.
Can I just say... I'll tell you what, all I can say is, thank God it was a straight offer and not an audition.
So you're shouting and screeching,
And she's thinking, oh my God, Les Dennis is having a breakdown. And so she goes downstairs to call the producer. I find out later, and she calls and says, I think Les is having a bit of trouble because he's wandering around his room shouting to this bloke called Sean, and there's clearly nobody there. It's just him ranting on his own.
And the producer's going, oh, not again.
What are you thinking, Lou?
I think it's truth.
You don't just think it's true, you think it's truth.
I think it's true. But then again, I'm not really sure.
What do you think?
I believe anything Les says.
Well, that could be a weakness in our position playing this game tonight.
David, you are captain of the team. What are you going to say? They think it's true.
I think it's true as well. And if it's not true, I can only hope that you will be offered a drama like that if you haven't already been, because that was a great audition for it. So.
Les, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I would like to say that I was telling the truth.
Oh.
Yes, it's true. The crew of Celebs Go Fishing did believe Les was having a breakdown. Lou, you're next.
Okay. A singing coach once refused to give me lessons because he said my voice was so bad there was nothing he could do for me.
Please, team.
Gosh.
How old were you, Lou? About 25?
So quite recently, then?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Did you sing a song to exhibit your skills?
Yeah, he had a microphone in the middle of the room and said just, you know, belt out a tune to see where I was at, sort of musically.
What was this for?
I was in a band, yeah.
What was the band?
Jeff Leppard.
Jeff Leppard?
What is that? Is that a Def Leppard tribute band?
No, just five girls having a nice time.
But it wasn't a tribute band.
We did 3 of our own Jeff Leppard songs, and we did 1 Def Leppard song as a nod.
Do you remember the titles of any of those songs?
Yeah, Rocking in the Evening with my friend called Stevening.
I didn't know that was one of yours.
How did that go?
Rocking in the evening with my friend called Stevening.
I mean, the range is incredible.
You couldn't let the producers know that Lou's having a breakdown, could you?
Was it the band's idea to send you for singing lessons?
Yeah, so it's
and
just
how
me.
did that conversation go? Was
You-
it awkward?
No, because I knew that I was sort of limited in certain areas. I was a great front man. What do you call it? A front lady? That sounds rude.
You're a great band, but I don't like the look of your front lady.
What song did you do at the lesson?
It was the one from Mannequin. And you know, I'll just sing it and then you'll know it. And we can build this dream together.
There were certainly some of the notes.
I think I need to stop you there, Rob. It's true. Yeah, but she could be good at acting.
But
Perhaps she's
maybe
got the
I'm
voice of an
bluffing.
angel and she's lying.
La 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 la.
I don't know, Les.
I now think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? I'll go with my team.
OK, saying it's a lie. Lou, truth or lie?
True.
Yes, it's true. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Roger. So, Alice, what is Roger to you?
This is Roger. He painted my living room the wrong colour twice.
So Alice is hapless handyman. Les, how do you know Roger?
This is Roger, and he once gave me a lift to Family Fortunes on the top of his bouncy castle.
So, Les's bouncy buddy. And Lee, what is your relationship with Roger?
This is Roger. I once made him spend 20 minutes that he didn't have looking for a dog that didn't exist.
David's team, where would you like to begin?
So, Alice.
Yes.
He painted your living room the wrong colour twice. So, what was the first colour?
The first colour was, I believe, called Railings. It's a kind of navy blue from a very posh paint brand.
And what was the colour that you wanted?
I wanted a dusty kind of plaster pink. What?
That is quite different.
It's quite different. Yeah.
And the second go?
I got a pink that wasn't a dusty plaster pink.
You like a bit of pink, don't you?
I love a bit of pink, yeah.
And then what happened?
You're wearing pink. He's not being creepy. That's why.
When we're having a Lancastrian accent, everything sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? You love a bit of pink, don't you?
To be fair to Roger, the first time it was your fault, but the second time it was my fault.
How are you painting pink over very, very dark blue?
I'm glad you asked that. I don't know, but thank goodness you can't see it through anymore because I would have been livid.
That's a great response. Well, I'm glad you asked because I don't know.
I'm so glad you've given me the opportunity to tell you I have no idea. It is much harder to paint light over dark.
Well, this is the thing, and that's why I was so... I mean, I was pretty livid.
What colour were you?
I was... yeah, it was sort of a kind of rosé. And then I feel like I kind of kept a lid on it, but only because Roger said he'd sort it out and was very apologetic.
You should have taken the lid off. You'd have seen what he was painting.
If it turns out that he is a painter and decorator, I'm just glad that he's turned up. I'd also like to say it's the longest I've ever heard a painter and decorator not talking.
This is very interesting, Lee, that you're speculating so much about the profession of the person who you know to have been someone you spoke to about a dog.
Alice, you were wanting a pink. How was there miscommunication where you're asking for a pink and he gives you railings?
Sure. When he came round to do the quote, he came... I've got very high ceilings, don't want to show off, so he did his quote, quite expensive, because, you know, period property. And so worked it out, wrote it in his little book. Then I went away, then he did his stuff. So that's how I think it was just next to another customer's decision.
Right. So you first called him out on it when you saw the railings up on the wall?
Yeah, so that's when he was very apologetic and said, I'll sort it as soon as I can.
So what went wrong the second time?
So the second time, I sent a link to the new colour.
Yes.
But I sent a link to a colour that I'd been considering.
Yes.
When you're swatching it and everything.
Yes.
So that's when it's
So that
my
was
fault.
your
because-
error.
So
that was my error.
So did you have to pay for the second
Well, now
one?
I just live with that colour.
Oh, you just left it up?
Well, because we've been doing this for about 3 years now, haven't we? It's taken forever.
You've got really high ceilings.
All right, who would you like to quiz next?
So, Les, the lift on the bouncy castle, how did that come about?
Roger worked on Family Fortunes. People always say to me, where'd you get those families? Well, Roger was one of the guys that used to get the families.
You make it sound like he went round shopping centres with a net.
He auditioned them.
Right.
So on this morning, we're staying in the hotel that's near the studios in Nottingham. And I'm worried because the cab hasn't arrived to take us to the studio because I like to get there early for the production meeting.
On Family Fortunes?
Family Fortunes, this is, yeah.
OK. Is there a lot of preparation?
Well, you sound like you host a show about the Hadron Collider. This is easier than Family Fortunes.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Really?
I mean, I would describe this as any idiot could do it.
I think I've proven that. So, you've got to get to work.
Yeah, I've got to get to the studios, and the cab hasn't arrived. So Roger said, I'll tell you what, we'll go in the van.
Look at his face.
He was working on the show.
Yes.
But in his spare time, he used to provide coconut shies and skittle alleys and also bouncy castles for fetes and for kids' parties.
So you're late for Family Fortunes. Yeah. Les is the man who finds the families, but he also has a bouncy castle company.
I'm Les, that's Roger.
Roger.
As I was saying, any idiot could host this show. Any idiot.
I'm proving it's not as easy as it looks.
Do you know what? If idiot had got here earlier and learned the names.
He stays at the same hotel.
He's at the hotel, and so are two of the writers and the warm-up man. We're all there.
With his van, with his bouncy castles?
With his van, with his bouncy castles.
OK.
And we all get in the van. The warm-up man, Bobby, and I sat in the back, and Bobby just sat on the skittle alley. And I thought, well, the bouncy castle looks like the most comfortable place, so I sat on the bouncy castle.
Can I just ask, did you take your shoes and socks off?
It wasn't fully up, it was deflated. So we get in the van, and when we get to the studio, the security man doesn't come out first, so Roger gets his bugle out. And goes...
Why has he got a bugle?
Well, Roger is a musician as well as having this leisure. So he plays the bugle, and the security guy comes out and says, what have you got? And Roger says, I've got 2 comedy writers and a warm-up man and a game show host. And I actually said, if it's up there, I'll give you the money myself.
Oh, come on!
All right. Now, what about Lee?
Yes, so
remind us.
What
is it you're claiming?
I once made Roger spend 20 minutes that he didn't have looking for a dog that didn't exist.
What was he late for?
For work.
And what does he do?
Work as?
Bouncy castles, we've already been through that.
He's got another job as well as the bugles, the bouncy castles, and the taxi service to Family Fortunes.
And the painting.
And the musician.
He's absolutely recession-proof, isn't he?
He also works at a lockkeeper's cottage.
A lockkeeper's cottage?
He's a lockkeeper.
Now, what about this little dog?
Yes. What little dog?
The little...
Oh, the dog, yes. I was having a walk, as is my right. I mean, who's going to stop me?
It's an open prison.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
So now I'm having a walk in my local park, and I was caught short. So I popped into an enclosed area of trees and bushes, and I did what I needed to do.
Number 2?
I can't remember which tree it was. I saw a little dog appear. Now, I thought to myself, I know what happens here. Somebody's going to come in after that dog. And sure enough, a man started coming in after the dog. So the dog's now looking at me weeing against the tree, quite shocked to look, as if to say, what? How are you doing that with both feet on the ground? I can see Roger coming in. I quickly zip up.
While you're weeing?
No, I was able to stop my wee because
you're stopping
there are
mid-wee.
people that can stop mid-flow. Some people can do it. I have that kind of control.
I can do it, but I don't like to.
Luckily, I was coming to the tail end, so I zipped up quickly, and he's now come in, and he sees me as I'm sort of appearing from around the tree. So what do? I panic, and I shout, "Sheba! Sheba!" And I start pretending I'm looking for a dog.
I see.
So you then wasted 20 minutes of Roger's time, as we know. But listen, we can all stop mid-flow. It's fine. For 20 minutes...
Who said I stopped for 20 minutes?
Continue.
What now? He said, well, I'll help you look. And he goes off and looks in another area with trees and stuff to see if the dog's over there. I take the opportunity to finish the wee. I'm not going to lie. His dog stays there looking at me as if to go, "You liar." After 20 minutes of him seeing me getting upset, but I wasn't upset, I was acting. I eventually had a plan, because I thought, I can't go from "Sheba! Sheba!" to, I said, I'm going to get going. Very hard to make that join, isn't it?
I'm going to get another dog.
You know what I mean? So eventually, when he was far enough away, I went, "Sheba! Sheba, is that my phone? Hello?" No way! She hasn't. Has she? Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. My
body had been found by the police.
She found her way home.
There we are. All right. We need an answer. So, David's team, is Roger Alice's hapless handyman, Les's bouncy buddy, or Lee's dog detective?
I think Lee.
You think Lee?
No, I'm kidding. Was it inflated, the bouncy castle, Les?
No, I said that before. It kind of deflated, but it was still quite comfortable.
You see, that I don't believe. I think it's either deflated fully, or it's fully... I don't think it'll be in a sort of mid-state shoved in the van next to the coconut shy.
And also, when they were talking about painting and decorating, Roger looked very cross.
He did look...
And he does look like he has his cup of tea, milk, 3 sugars. And that's classic builder stuff.
I think he didn't take kindly to that stereotype. We think Alice, don't we? I think we're going to go with Alice.
You think it's Alice? Roger, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Roger, and I took Les to Family Fortunes, where he would sit on the bouncy castle.
Yes, Roger is Les's bouncy buddy. Thank you very much, Roger. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
During lockdown, I let my hair grow so long that I would occasionally tie it up in a man bun.
Please, Steve.
How long did it grow?
I got to, I suppose, about sort of there, and you could get a good handful of it, and it was gnawing me around my neck because it got quite hot at that time of year, and I thought, it doesn't matter what I look like.
If it didn't matter what you look like, why didn't your wife have a go at cutting it?
I was nervous of that. I
mean, if I was married to you, I think I would be worried on your behalf if anyone was near you with a sharp instrument.
You're suggesting that she secretly wants to kill me?
Not secretly, because she's told me and Rob. What did she think of the look? Did she like it?
She didn't mind it as much as me.
As much as she minded you.
Did you do anything like answer the door to postman or anything during this period?
I probably did.
Did they give you a slight look at, like, that's not the David Mitchell I know?
It says David Mitchell, not David Beckham.
I think that David would be so averse to wearing a man bun that whatever disaster a homemade haircut would achieve, I mean, he would rather do it with a pair of shears than that sitting on top of his head.
So you're saying that it's a lie?
I think I am, based on that knowledge and that knowledge alone, and not the fact that I zoomed in many times and he didn't have that haircut. I am saying that
So we're saying it's a lie. David, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Next, it's Les.
I like to keep my old fingernail clippings so I can use them later on.
Oh.
David's team.
What do you use them for later on?
Well, if I've had a sandwich and I've forgotten to get hold of a toothpick.
So you keep your old fingernail clippings.
I kind of get, if I get a really good one that's got a nice hook in it,
yeah,
then I'll save it for later.
Save it for later.
As you cut your fingernails, you're thinking ahead for when you might next need to pick your teeth.
Yeah.
But you don't think another way of thinking ahead would just be to have some toothpicks with you all the
But
time.
the thing about toothpicks is they don't quite get in, do they?
Les, are you single at the moment?
No, I'm married for the third time.
Oh.
Yeah, he's already told you twice.
Does your third wife know about this?
She does, and she does the same reaction as you lot do.
What do you think your fourth wife's going to think about it?
So what about floss?
How does she feel about it? All right, Richard, what are you thinking of this?
I'm appalled. It's
What about you, Lou?
I'm hoping it's a lie.
Yeah, we're all hoping it's a lie.
The thing is, if Les doesn't do it, someone had to make it up. And I almost think that's sort of equally unlikely that someone in their job in television thought, I tell you what I'll get Les Dennis to say on TV. He cuts his fingernails and uses it to pick his teeth.
Somebody-
And I think that's almost as perverted as actually doing it.
What are you going to say? Truth or lie?
We're going to go lie.
Okay,
We'll
you're
go
saying
lie.
it's a lie. So, Les, it was a controversial one. Everybody's on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
Truth or lie?
It is, and I promise not to do it anymore now.
It's true, Les does keep his old fingernail clippings so he can use them later. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have 2 points, Lee's team have 4 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a presenter and author of The Thursday Murder Club. When it came out, I went straight down to my local bookshop and used their Wi-Fi to order it online. It's Richard Osman. Hiya. And a comedian who's originally from the town of Newcastle in Australia. It's just like our Newcastle in that nobody wears a coat in January. It's Sarah Kendall. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, one of Britain's favourite poets, whose new book is called Up in the Attic. I didn't understand it. It was a bit lofty for me. It's Pam Ayres. And an actor whose co-star once punched him in the face during filming. Rest assured, that kind of thing almost never happens here. From Ghosts, it's Kyle Smith-Bino. We'll begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Richard is first up tonight.
2 years ago, after losing my keys at a fancy dress party, I had to break into my house while dressed as Darth Vader.
Ooh, okay. I want to know about the costume. Was it a good one?
It wasn't bad, actually. It was from a shop. It wasn't homemade.
Right.
There's not many things I can do as fancy dress. I can do Frankenstein, and I can do Darth Vader, or I can do two children standing on each other's shoulders wearing a raincoat.
How did you get in?
Do you know the bathroom window on the ground floor?
No, I don't know the house.
Well, there, essentially.
What, you squeezed in, through a bathroom window?
You know what, Rob? I used the force.
You used a hell of a force. So what, not the little window, you mean the whole big bathroom window?
It's a sash window, yeah. And I've done it before. I went under it with a little piece of metal that's by the bins. It's an old school ruler, which I've always kept there.
A school ruler of Herculean strength, then, I should say.
No, you know the metal ones, like technical drawing.
Okay.
By the way, it's no longer there now if anyone does go around to my house.
And what about the party now? Which other characters? Were there any other Star Wars characters at the party?
Yeah, and this is genuinely true. Someone else at the party was a Darth Vader, but in...
But you towered over him. He would have felt like a pathetic Vaderette.
Was he
how enfeebling to be the small Vader at a party?
Was he smaller than you?
Take a wild guess, Lee.
What about the voice? Did you attempt to do it for fun at the party? Could you give us a demonstration?
Okay, yeah, of course I could. So I would say, for example, I know what Luke Skywalker got for Christmas. He got a Sabutio.
Was he doubling as a minicab driver?
He got a jigsaw puzzle. And he got a football. And everyone would say, how do you know that? And I would say, I have felt his presence.
What do you think, Pam?
I have a sneaking feeling that it is true, actually. You know, being shut out of your house isn't that unusual, so I think it's true.
I just don't think you've got a ruler by the bins.
I mean, a man who puts a ruler by a bin puts a key under a brick first, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because the key thing about the ruler by the bins is that it's knack needed. A key is no knack needed.
Are you speaking English?
Yes. Yeah. People underestimate the protective power of a knack. If you need a knack to get in, then essentially the means of getting in can be available because the burglars won't have the knack.
Yeah, unless they steal it and then it's a knick-knack.
Right, what's it going to be?
We'll say it's a lie.
You can say it's a lie. OK, Richard, Darth Vader through the bathroom window. Truth or lie?
It was, sorry, Pam, a lie.
It's a lie. Richard didn't break into his house while dressed as Darth Vader. And next up is Pam.
Oh, OK. I once did a parachute jump just because I fancied the instructor.
David's team.
When was this?
It was in the 70s.
So how did you meet this instructor that you fancied?
Oh, because a family member was a skydiver. And in the process of watching him skydive, I met the instructor and felt an immediate magnetic attraction.
So this...
I mean, I thought you were going to say I fell for him.
I did, but I'm a poet, you know, so I like to embellish.
Oh, that's true. I just like to go for little puns.
I fell for it. Sorry, I'm not used to you see.
Describe him to us then. What was it about this man that was so attractive?
He wore a lot of straps.
Oh, hello. All right. And what is it about a man in straps that you like?
Well, I don't know. There's something sort of dark about straps. I don't know. You know, he had these straps and the sort of around the groins and everything, and he did it.
I wasn't expecting this, Pam. I'll be very honest.
Do you recall his name, Pam?
Yeah, Doug. Doug. This is the Vale of the White Horse accent, of which I'm exceedingly proud.
So how did you take it a step further
Well,
with him?
I volunteered to learn how to parachute jump.
Yeah. And did you have to have straps as well?
Oh, indeed, I did.
Are you strapped to Doug as well? Because I've done this.
No.
And you're on the front. Well, I was, like a little baby in a papoose.
Oh, no, this was...
No, Lee, it was lovely. I've never felt so safe.
Which way were you facing?
Oh, facing away.
All right.
So, listen, this is for wimps. This I did alone.
You weren't strapped to Doug?
No, I was not strapped to Doug.
I would have thought that would have been the whole point.
Well, no, but I didn't find out until he hit me on the shoulder and said, go.
The old romantic. So what's the time scale of this? There's the day you go with a family member who's a skydiver. What was your plan that day? That you were just going to go up in the aeroplane that your family member was going to jump out of?
I wasn't going to go up in the airplane. I was just going to go and watch. And then I noticed the instructor reclining in the hangar, looking steamy.
Did you talk to him much?
Yeah, I did. I said, how do you get into this line of business?
Nice.
The classic head wobble of seduction.
Did you have lessons with Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about those. Was he a West Country person?
No,
Where
it
was he
wasn't. I don't know where it came from.
Well, what was his voice?
Oh, it was received English.
It was one of these. Now, you listen to me, Ayers.
That's right. He said,
Let me just tighten this strap.
This one,
that's better. Let's stop the blood.
He didn't say anything lascivious like that. He was a perfect gentleman with beautiful received English, and he said, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Well, your heart was a flutter at that, wasn't it? All right, so what are we thinking? Richard, what do you think of this?
It sounds reasonable to me.
At first, I didn't believe it, but you were going, look, this is just a thing that happened. Like, you just wanted to get your story out.
So what's it going to be, David?
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in your mind.
No doubt in my mind. I can picture it entirely.
All right, they're saying it's true. So, Pam, was it true or was it a lie?
My story was true.
Yes, it's true. Pam did a parachute jump just because she fancied the instructor. Sarah, you're next.
I once survived being lost in a forest by eating a whole tin of cat food.
Lee's team.
Wow.
Gosh.
When was this?
1996.
How did you open the tin of cat food?
I smashed it on a rock. I smashed it on a nearby rock, and I had to keep smashing it like I was like early man.
And what did you use to eat it?
My fingers.
Oh. Why did you have cat food?
Well, she'd already eaten the cat.
Let's wind back a bit. Are we in Australia?
Yes.
Which part of Australia are we in?
It was about 7 hours out of Sydney. I was at university, and I went to a college where there was this thing where they would do pranks on the freshers, and then a group of older students dumped us in the forest.
This is quite traumatic.
It's like the Hunger Games, isn't it?
But with cat food.
They gave you the cat food?
They gave us cat food.
To survive off?
To survive.
How long before you start eating cat food, then? How long have you been in the forest?
But it was a couple of hours.
You're eating cat food after 2 hours?
I was expecting this to be in at least like days even, maybe like a couple of days.
Day 4. That'll be my estimate.
Hour 2, and we give in.
How long were they intending to keep you in this forest?
We had to find a way back. We had to hitchhike back to the city. Well, we tried walking, but Australia's much, much larger than
it is on my map at home.
That's right.
Wow. What do you think, Pam?
I think it's true. Yep, I do.
What about you, Kyle?
No, I don't believe it. No.
Lee?
Yeah, she's got the eyes of a traumatised woman. I'll go with Pam and say it's true.
All right. Sarah, is it true or is it a lie?
That story.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true. Sarah did eat a whole tin of cat food. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Lee. So, Pam, what is Lee to you?
This is Lee. He caught me in his bookshop when I was putting my books on top of Richard Osman's.
Right, so, Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyle, how do you know Lee?
This is Lee. We once pretended to be 50 Cent's support act to get into a club.
Kyle's fellow fraudster. And finally, Lee, What is your relationship with Lee?
This is Lee. I single-handedly held his five-a-side football team to a draw after all 4 of my teammates were sent off.
So there we have it. Dave.
Right. So where was this bookshop, Pam?
In Blackjack Street, Cirencester.
And what's it called?
Octavia's.
Great name, Blackjack Street.
Blackjack Street is great, isn't
Do
it?
the numbers only go up to 21?
So describe what you did and
I
how Lee
went
responded.
in, and as you go in, there's a round table in front of you on which they put all the bestsellers. And I saw, as I walked in, a great stack of Richard's books, and I was consumed by a bit of jealousy and envy. I thought, here's this man who's selling all these thousands of books, and here am I trying to earn a crust as a poet.
Yeah.
And I confess, a black cloud descended upon me, rigid with fury. I picked up...
That's that scene from Pulp Fiction. I will strike down upon thee!
It's like Samuel L. Jackson.
Rigid with fury and envy and jealousy and all of those foul emotions. I've got a couple of my books and I put them on top of his because I just thought it wasn't fair that one person should be so massively successful while I am scratching a living as a versifier.
Well, that all sounds very plausible.
And Lee saw you do this.
He saw me. He came over to me very politely and he said, "Excuse me, madam, but I have to bring to your attention the fact that you're not permitted to shift books around in the way that you are doing at present." And he said, "I must insist that you replace the books where they were originally exhibited."
Did he realise that they were your books?
What?
Did he realise they were your books?
Not initially. Not until I
initially.
spoke. And then when I spoke, the realisation dawned across his face and he said, "You are that poet of renown."
Yeah. You are that poet of renown. I wish you'd put that book down. Is applauding my rhyming.
You're surprised because you were lamenting the scansion even as you said it.
I was! So did he make you put them back?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I
Lee.
left Octavia's with my tail between my legs.
I went to the bookshop at number 22, but they'd gone bust.
You're getting used to him now.
Who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Kyle, tell us your story again, please.
So we pretended to be 50 Cent's opening act to get into a club.
Okay. What was the club?
It was, I don't remember the name of the club, but it was in the Arcadian in Birmingham.
And that night, 50 Cent, who is, I mean, I'm not great with music, as you know. He's a rap star.
Yeah,
Is that
Fitty.
right? Yeah, yeah.
He's what happened when Dollar split up, essentially.
So he was playing in Birmingham that night, and people will be thinking there'll be a lot of his team around, and so it was a plausible thing to say.
So Lee was our manager. We were from New York, and he was telling them, like, listen, I've got these guys. They weren't going to come out tonight because they're going to be tired after the gig, but they've actually decided that they do want to come and shake a leg, and we've heard that this is the best club in Europe.
We've heard that the best club in Europe is in Birmingham.
So did they ask you anything? So did you put on a New York accent?
Well, Lee was doing the chatting and talking, and it was like, listen, I've got these guys who've come from New York.
Look, here we go. I will be the bouncer. You be Lee trying to get into my club.
We let him do his thing, and then every now and then we'd be like, hey, yo, we getting in or what? And I'm just like,
Sir, please.
I'm just trying to get in with my friends.
Sir, please. Now, appreciate you've had a difficult night. Put yourself in my shoes.
Like, where are you from? Like,
I'm from Birmingham, you cheeky devil. Now, if it's a quiet night, you can come in. Right.
Night.
What?
If it's a quiet night.
Why have you got your granddad with you? What's he doing here? Tell us about your band. I mean, what sort of band? Love a bit of music, mate.
Yeah, we do like rap music or whatever.
What part of New York are you from, sir?
Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, it's breaking the rules. We're going to let you in. All right?
I appreciate that.
I'm with him. Can I come in?
I'm sorry, sir. We have an over-70s night every Sunday.
Can I come in?
You can definitely come in because tonight is bondage night. right, now, Lee, remind us, it seems a while ago.
So, this is Lee, and I single-handedly held his five-a-side team to a draw after all of my players were sent off apart from me.
What year was this?
This was about a year ago.
And what was it about this match that caused your teammates to be sent off? What sort of people are you playing football with?
They were all different reasons.
Please tell us.
Well, the first one was sent off for dissent.
Who was that first person?
First person was Jeff.
Jeff. What does Jeff do for a living?
Jeff.
How do you know him?
He's a bin man.
He's a bin man?
Yeah.
Is he your bin man?
He's not my bin man, no.
So how do you know him?
He's one of the dads at the local school.
Yeah.
Then someone was sent off a few minutes after Jeff.
Who was that?
Ron.
Ron? Oh, no. Why?
Well, Ron went in with a two-footed tackle.
No. A two-footed tackle?
Yeah, and he has got one leg as well, which is really weird. But he did it twice.
So how do you know Ron?
Postman.
He's a postman, is he?
No, he is.
Is he your postman?
Not my postman.
Not your postman?
No.
So how do you know him if he's not your postman?
Well, I just know him from the local school. He's one of the dads.
Ah, okay. The third fun.
Why don't we say the next two were sent off together? Shall we?
The next one to be sent off was Rob.
What does he do for a living?
He's actually a butcher.
A butcher? Yeah. Is he your butcher?
No, he's not my butcher. No, I'm a vegan.
So how do you know him then?
He's next door to the veg shop.
And so you've naturally got to know the shopkeeper of the shop next door to where you buy all your
vegetables. Yeah, I go and buy my vegetables, and I always look in and I'll always give him a, that's cruel!
So we get to a point where Jeff, Ron and Rob have gone. It's just you and another person. Now, who's the other person that you're relying on?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Now, what does Adrian do?
He's actually lost his job.
Oh, no, but what did he do?
He was a butcher, a postman and a bin man.
Must be quite hard for him, then, to be around the other guys, the memories.
Well, yeah, but, you know, they were bras.
Sorry?
Oh, memories, sorry. Yeah.
And what was he sent off, then?
Well, he was sent off for time wasting. Yes, because obviously, think about it. You're 8-0 up at half-time, you get a man sent off, and now it's 8-1, and then it's 8-2, and then it's 8-3, 8-4, 8-5, 8-6. We're down to 2 players, and a few minutes left. What are you going to do? You're going to time waste.
What was he doing to waste time?
He went for a Kit Kat.
What was the name of the team?
Fish Alive FC.
Fish Alive FC.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Oh, that's really good.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Lee Pam's bookshop buddy, Kyle's fellow fraudster, or Lee's football friend?
Well, I don't believe Lee.
Why?
Because of all of the details.
I think it is Lee.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Lee has done a Lee thing of making the story kind of like
Yeah.
there's stuff that didn't happen.
Right.
But I think the guts of Lee's story. Yeah. I do. It just feels.
So,
like,
well, for example, the professions of your team.
Yeah.
Were they really a binman, a postman, a butcher, and an unemployed former binman, postman, and butcher?
Okay.
Is that true?
No. No, it's not true, David, because that would be ridiculous.
I don't actually believe it was Lee. That was.
You don't
Don't you?
believe?
Who do you
Of
believe?
course not.
Well, it could. No, but the point is, it could be Lee.
David.
Yeah.
Probably not Lee.
Are you giving me a clue?
I'm worried you're having a breakdown. Richard, what about Pam's story?
People do it a lot. People put their books in front of other people's books. I absolutely get it. No way is Pam Ayres being disrespected in any bookshop in this country.
I think you're right.
And I thought that the Brooklyn accent was absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
Let me just say now, I might have given the impression that I was ruling out Lee. And while on many levels...
What sort of mind games are you playing? You say you want to help me, and then you do this.
I still think it's Lee.
Honestly,
You think it's Lee?
I still think it's Lee.
I agree with Sarah.
OK, David, you're the captain of that team. You're the leader of that team. What are you going to say?
Kyle, every day of the week.
Yes, I think it's probably Kyle.
OK. Lee, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Lee, and I help Kyle get into a club.
Yes, Lee is Kyle's fellow fraudster. Thank you very much, Lee. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's David.
Possession.
Right, now there's a box under the desk, David. First of all, pop the item onto the desk. Once you've done that, would you please read the card?
OK. This is my penguin. When I used him to play a prank, it got out of hand.
Wow. So what's the story, David? What happened?
Well, this is a penguin that must have come out of a cracker. And I put him in the garden, sort of hiding him, and took a picture in order to pretend that I had spotted a wren.
To pretend to who?
To my wife. That was my aim.
And what did she say?
She took it at face value.
How old is your wife?
Why were you pretending that you'd seen a bird in the garden?
It was a rainy weekend day, and it was the day where people are invited to count garden birds.
Big garden bird watch.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
that sounds like a
indeed.
very good name for it.
Right. You're a big fan of birds, aren't you, Pam? Does that look anything like a wren?
It does not remotely resemble a wren, because a wren is a little brown bird, quite a boring little bird with a sticky-up tail, whereas that is a plastic penguin with a white bib and a key sticking out of its back.
It was a poor photograph. It was a
Was it deliberately poor?
Yes. I didn't really expect to be believed. I don't think...
Oh, good, because we don't believe you.
I don't think my wife looked very carefully at the picture.
Did she just glance quickly?
Yeah.
And then what was her reaction?
Her reaction was that she sent it to the street WhatsApp group.
Are you quite a prankster around the house?
Not usually, but I have occasionally attempted to amuse.
Well, never in my presence. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to say true.
You say true?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pam?
Yeah, I think it's the sort of thing somebody would do for a laugh.
And you think that Victoria Coren-Mitchell, one of the most erudite, sharp brains around...
Would marry him?
Would marry him.
But a lot of people aren't interested in birds and cannot distinguish one from the other.
All right, your team seem to be saying true.
Well, if my team think it's true, then who am I to disagree with them?
OK, they say it's true. David, was that true, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
True. David really did prank his wife with a plastic penguin. Next, it's Kyle.
A girl once dumped me after she heard me talking in my sleep about how much I fancied her best friend.
Whoa. Right.
You were talking about the best friend.
Yes.
What exactly did you say that was a problem?
I said her name a lot.
Which is not in itself a bad thing.
No.
What's the name?
Rosemary, should I say that?
I think you just did.
And your then girlfriend was called...
Anna.
Anna, so no similarity at all.
No.
What did your girlfriend say you said?
She said that I'd said, Rosemary, this is right.
Oh, wow. You could have been doing a quiz together. Rosemary, I'm telling you, this is right. The longest river is the Nile. The Amazon is the river with the most water in it.
So when you woke up in the morning,
Yeah.
what was the first indication that perhaps you were in trouble?
There was a lot of slamming cupboards, and I could tell that she had the hump. And then I was like, what's going on? And she said, well, you're talking in the sleep by Rosemary again. And obviously I can't apologise because I didn't know I was doing it.
Because you're a man.
So I was just like, oh, well, it must have been because we hung out yesterday.
And is there an attraction for Rosemary from you?
No.
Sorry?
I think that noise is something politicians need to learn.
Let me put it like this. Are you going to resign? So what are you thinking?
I believe him.
You believe him?
I think I do.
I think. How old is Rosemary?
Same age as me at the time.
Rosemary, I don't know, as a name is a particularly. Yeah.
What do you call Rosemary?
Rosie.
Well, then I would have thought he would say Rosie.
I was dreaming.
I was asleep. People are very formal in their dreams, aren't they?
I think that trips it up.
Oh.
This is difficult.
That's...
I'm going to go lie. I'm going to go lie.
Right. They're saying it's a lie. Kyle, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
It's a lie. Kyle didn't talk in his sleep. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Lee has 3 and David has 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.